We back up in this thing. You can't roll with us if your last name don't got no loyalty. Podcast party poppin', but you already knew. I've been rolling with these folks. This that Monday night crew. Millennials versus the world like. Millennials versus the world like you. Millennials versus the world like. Millennials versus the world like you. Millennials versus the world. Millennials versus the world like you. Millennials versus the world like. Millennials versus the world like you.
Yo, what's happening, good people, man? Welcome to like the second episode of Last Name Loyalty in 2026, man. It's been a minute. I got my bro beat out. My bad. I got my bro beat out with me. What's happening, beat out? How you feeling, good brother?
Good,
I got
man.
the
Good.
one and only ladies of Small Talk, Miss Asia, Miss Brittany. Y'all know they family. What's happening?
Hey.
So I'm gonna just start with like, how's life been, you guys? It's been a long time since we've been together here on live. How's life been?
For me, it's been good.
Ladies? Mm-hmm.
Life has been pretty great. Life is just good. Yeah. That's all.
Yeah, she got the ring light, skin glowing, everything. Okay. All right. Brittany, how about you? How's life? How's everything?
Life is life, man. One day at a time. That's all I can say. But I'm blessed. It's a blessing to be here. So let me just throw that on there.
So we got hardworking adults. So let me ask you all this, because me and my wife was talking about this. Is this part of life supposed to be this hard? Like,
No.
I don't know. It's my first time doing it.
If you do one thing, you sacrifice in the other. You work to the yay hours of the evening. Like, I'm just asking my good people, is like, do y'all feel the same way? Are you able to manage it? How do y'all manage this portion of life where we're like the adults?
I think we had perceptions of what life was supposed to be like at this age, right? And I did not imagine at all that it would be like this. I was actually fooled. And I kind of feel like we play into a lot of what society has brought forth to us. So the economy, for instance, like we can't really, that's out of our control. So adulting may look different. I saw a post the other day where like this mom could afford to be a stay-at-home mom because her husband has this grand job making six figures, but she actually has to work to help with expenses because the economy and where it is right now. So like her perception of adulting and where she is in life at this big age, it just looks different because of the world we live in right now.
So, Miss Asia, how about you?
Yeah, like I think that I was prepared to grind real hard in my 20s. And like I feel like I was expecting to do that. And for the folks that know me know, like I will work. I don't think I've ever had just one job. I think having to do that in my 30s, it's really just exhausting. I feel like I'm just having multiple jobs. It's just within my field, right? Like I didn't expect to have to do that. I love everything that I do, but it's just like, and now I think moving into really like future planning and stuff like that, now my priorities are different. And so it's just like, okay, I know I'm the one that I travel everywhere always. I now need to scale that back a little bit to kind of like work toward certain goals that I have. So
That's what's up. Dot?
Yeah. I'd agree with what Asia just said. Like my 20s, I grinded hard, like 3, 4, 5 jobs at a time. Like I felt like that was what I was supposed to be doing. But looking back on it, because I had no real structure behind it, it was pointless grinding. I was just working to spend money. And now that I realized that was stupid and that ain't the way to go. Luckily, the things that I did in my past helped me now, which got me better jobs. I ain't got to have 4 or 5, but I do feel like it's exhausting sometimes.
Yeah. Y'all ever seen the Adrian Broner meme? He be like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
I'm getting cooked.
That's exactly where my life is at right now, dog. I'm just like, you want the thing, you get the thing, then this need a thing, then that need a thing. I think it's just like it's funny how like not that much is happening, but the intentionality it takes behind what you got to take care of takes up
Hmm.
a lot of the time. If you want to do the thing right,
Yeah.
you have the time to
Hmm.
do it. But it's like if you're intentional about it, it still takes a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I just
Mhm.
recently got out of this place where I realized that like I'm really into efficiency, and some of the things in my life right now take time to like do, and I don't like that. But I
Mm-hmm.
gotta take time to do it. I
Yeah.
can't be quick at it. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn, like I gotta do this now. Like, yeah. So it's just weird. It's just weird. Just weird.
That's
All
real
right, so
good
good
though,
people,
bro.
man.
That's good.
You said what?
Now I'm saying that's good because I feel the same way. I was just having that conversation with myself today because I'm like, I have certain goals like being an entrepreneur and like
Mhm,
even like debt payoff, let's say. And sometimes I'm like,
mhm,
it's just annoying because I'm like, I know this stuff takes time. Once again, like you're saying, to
mhm.
do it right to make it sustainable. But it is really one of those like, can't it just happen
Yeah.
now?
Please.
Like,
Wait. I have a question for you, Jump Keenan, because I just had this conversation too. Do y'all feel like you should, when we talk about sustainability, right, and being in adulthood, and we have to prioritize our goals and like what's important, do you all feel like, or have you ever felt that you should be creating memories, just spend what you need to spend, just do what you need to do because tomorrow's not promised? Or do you still feel like, I have to pick and choose what I'm going to do because I still have to prioritize and balance?
So what I'm
Mm.
hearing is I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Or you plan the I'm like a middle person. I think like I'm really big on memories, but I think I don't know, like some days I don't care about the memories. I'm just doing me. And other days I do. I feel like because it's not known about tomorrow,
Hmm.
I don't give it too much energy. So I live in today. So if I'm not feeling the joint today, I'm not gonna do it. If I am feeling it today, I am gonna do it. And I'm gonna live with the results of whatever decision I made on that day. You know what I mean? It's too much, it's too stressful. It's anxiety provoking to think about all that stuff. So I decide not to do it. I
That's
Mm.
fair.
actively avoid that.
Well, that's not good. But all right.
That
I think I missed the question. I tried to get it from your answer, but I didn't get
Do you live in the moment or do you
it.
do you live in the moment or do you prioritize, like, if you had to go to, I don't know, on a trip tomorrow because it's something that you wanted to do on your bucket list, or is it like, oh, I need to pay this car note, but you know that tomorrow's not promised, so are you going to go on the
oh,
trip
hey,
and
hey,
have fun,
oh,
drinks and
that's
memories,
aggressive.
or
That's not where I was going. Like, no, I'm paying my car note. Whoa.
Peter's
I'm
like,
Nah.
saying
that's
after that stuff is
aggressive.
paid.
That
Yeah, no,
that
whoa,
car
I'm
note
not
gotta
that
get
type of guy.
paid.
Yeah.
That car note gotta get paid. Nah. Um, I ain't living in the moment like that. Now
Mhm.
I will. I kind of feel what Sneak was saying. With the whole, if I feel it, I feel it. If I don't, yeah, whatever. Um, when I hear live in the moment and memories, I think about my kids immediately and how I don't have much to look back on from my childhood besides my memories. So I
Mhm.
try to make sure that not only do I give them those memories, but I have some pictures and stuff to look back on as well. So I can't always be in the moment for the memory, but I do my best. It'd be hard.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
that's fair.
fair. That's fair, my guy. So are y'all ready to get into this noise? Asia, you didn't say nothing.
I used to be live for the moment because tomorrow's not promised and all the things. Like as y'all were talking, I was thinking about like my student loans, right? Like I used to be like, they gonna be there. So
I'm
I'm
still
not
like
giving the
that.
people their money. I'm going to do what I want to do and I'll travel instead. My priorities really have changed. So now I'm like, oh wait, I really can be like debt free and like I don't actually have to owe anybody anything. Now that's my priority. And so because of that, I like at the top of the year, I was like, you know what? Let me have block out dates of things that are important to me. So I have certain dates of things like with the podcast and stuff like that. And I'm like, I can't add to that, or I have a couple of things that I will add to that. Outside of that, what's already prioritized, I need to focus on what my goals are for real. So a little different.
I appreciate that. That warmed my heart. I appreciate that getting the black eye. Asia, I'm not gonna lie. Everything outside of that, I'm like that about. Those they're gonna have to come get me. I'm not gonna lie. And it ain't even that much. It ain't even that much to be like that, but they're gonna have to come get me. All the other stuff, I'm taking care of actively. That, yeah, I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to see about that. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as they told me it'll go to my kids or my wife when I'm gone, yeah, nah.
Understood.
So yeah, I'm telling the truth. I'm telling the absolute
That's
truth. I'm like,
right.
yeah, y'all gonna have to come. Y'all gotta come find me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so appreciate that, y'all. Before we hop into this, man, I have a video to play that I think was a really interesting video. It's the reason why I text y'all. It's the exact reason why I text y'all. So I'm gonna play the video. We're gonna give our thoughts.
Who is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
You know what?
And he's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the year when the job market is cooked, when the housing market is cooked, when people are walking away from their children, you got somebody at home that is paying your bills. He is taking care of you, and he is taking care of your kids, and you are figuring out, should I leave him? Are you cool?
Unfortunately, for a lot of men, there are so many women telling them you have to be more ambitious. And it's because they want the ambition to look like what they want it to look like. But his ambition is waking up every day and going to work, waking up every day and showing up for my children, showing up for my home. Like, that's just as ambitious. You know how ambitious you have to be when you are going through depression. Your girl is telling you you need to do more, and then you don't feel like you're good enough, but she don't know the mental and emotional and spiritual battles that you have and how you still trying to show up for your home. That's ambition, baby. Take a moment, read, I think it's 1 Timothy 5:8. Because what it talks about is a man who neglects his home is the same as a man who denies his faith. This man is taking care of his home. There is faith and grace in that. He is being provisional. He's still leading. So we have to acknowledge that, because if not, you're going to lose that. Like, that's a gem, baby.
I make my own money. I make
Okay.
more than him.
Ooh.
Right?
And you said he pays all the bills,
Yeah.
and you make more money.
Yeah.
Girl, sit down. Go sit
So
down.
I feel like it's cool to stop right there. You know what I'm
But
saying?
them streets calling her. Them streets is calling her.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the thing that I thought about, and it's on the ticker. Are there uncheckable boxes? A woman was talking, so I'm gonna say from a woman. Are there uncheckable boxes, and what will make someone not see all the things their partner is doing? Before I go, well, hold on. Let me take a step back. Let me reel it back. What's your original thoughts when y'all see the video before I get into my questions? Because my questions ain't gonna change.
My real
Ladies.
for real like first initial thought was, girl, shut up. That was just, I didn't have much. It was really, girl, sit down. Shut up. That was really my initial thoughts. It wasn't nothing deep.
Damn.
Same.
Okay.
Like, what are you
Brittany?
doing? Same. It was the same thing. What are you doing? Like, if I'm honest, like, he deserves better. So if you have a man, when you go home, when you know you're lucky, because she's just talking. I feel like she was just talking to talk.
Yeah,
I feel like
she
that
thought
happened, but I
that
feel like what. Go ahead, Dad. I'm sorry.
she thought saying that she made her own money was gonna make them change their mind. That's the part that really tripped me out. Like, what you think was gonna come from that?
Right.
And even it further proved the point that that man deserves a better woman. She ain't there for him. Them streets is calling her, and she want to be in them.
Mhm.
I just don't understand what she meant by like more ambition or complacent. I really didn't understand that, only because to what a lot of the other people were saying, it's like you have to have a level of something, of drive, of ambition, of whatever, in order to take care of everybody in the household.
Mhm.
Like everybody in the households, right? No, and also
Hmm.
as a man, knowing that your woman makes more than you, because it seems like that's no secret, and then still deciding I'm still going to do what I feel I need to do as a man and still provide for everybody in the house. I don't know, like I guess I would have liked to hear what she meant by ambition. Like does she want him to get a hobby? Does she feel like he's boring? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what she
Yeah.
means by that.
Oh, it's
No,
okay,
I
Asia. We
think
can finish.
she.
We can finish.
You mentioned that you make
Okay.
more money than him, and I want you to know that was not done by mistake. That was a systemic thing that was put into place so that the black woman can be elevated to start looking at they men like they're not doing enough.
No.
It is very intentional, the fact that you make more money, and even though your man is showing up for you, you start looking at him for like, why can't you do more?
The fact that this man is covering the bills, even though he knows you make more, let me tell you what he's doing. This man is willing to maybe put things on pause so that you can elevate. Think about it. What you make becomes almost just yours. What you choose to do, you have the freedom to pivot and pivot and pivot. Try this, go to school, because this man is saying, I'm going to sacrifice and take care of the foundational things so that you can have a choice whether or not you want to work or not. And so when you saying that man lacked ambition, I just think it's ambition in a direction you can't recognize.
All right, my bad. Hey, she ain't really finished, but I had to put that out there. Brittany, you're about to say.
It's yeah. It's simple. It's simple to me. Sis wants to be taken care of. Even with what Ace was just saying right now, right? Like he's probably setting you up to be in a position for you to go out there and do the things because he's taking care of foundational things. For some women, not all, for some women, that's not enough, quote unquote, because they want to be taken care of. Yes, I have the money to take care of myself. Yes, you're paying all the bills, but where's the allowance? Where's the wine and dine? Where's the take me? There's some women that think like that, and I can only that's the only answer that I can think of for her to equate to what more looks like. Because what more, if he's taking care of everything, what does more look like to you? It has to equate to being taken care of.
I feel like majority of women feel that way, but not about money. I feel like, and let me not even say women, I feel like most people look at what they want to look at, not what's really going on. So multiple people can be satisfying the need, but if your partner is looking for something very specific that they're not willing to see what you're doing, I feel like this happens more times than we like to talk about. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like she put it out there, but in reality, you are being taken care of. I'm gonna be honest, Brittany, I hear what you're saying, but it's like if you pocketing your salary and then you
That's
want
your
him to
allowance.
do it, it's just kind of like, what? I would get what you were saying if he made more, took care of the bills, and just left you out there and he had it. But your allowance is essentially your salary because he makes sure you don't have nothing to worry about here. And then the other part is and the kids. You know what I'm saying? Most guys will be willing to put the bread up, and I ain't gonna be doing too much in the house because I'm putting the bread up. And I think the saddest part is that she believed what she was saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody out there that's like, hey, yo, he's taking care of it, but like he doesn't have ambition. And I guarantee you, boy, first one back, boy, I guarantee you, homeboy probably got a job that's not more marketable to her friend group, not marketable to the avenue she's in, but it takes care of the bills. So now he doesn't have ambition because he's not the guy that you want him to look like on your, when you holding his arm.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me, man.
I
Yeah,
can I
and the
can see
kid,
that. I can see
and the
that.
kids. Come on, dog. And this, get rid of her. Get rid of her
Is
as
he?
soon as possible.
But is he silly for staying though? Seriously, like if they had this conversation, is he silly for staying?
I don't think. I don't think the conversation of why men stay is talked about as much as women. You know how like women can get cheated on, they love so much, and they're staying for the family. I don't think the other end of that conversation matters as much. Like maybe bro just want a family to take care of, be there for his kids, his wife. That's the image he had for his family. So bro is staying through the things he don't like because he wants his kids to see certain things coming up. He wants his kids to see him as a provider. He wants his kids to see him being nice to his wife, loving on her and things of that nature. Dudes do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I will say this. It is very taboo. Check out season 1, episode 6 coming out Wednesday. We get real tabooish. Y'all remember that episode. But it is taboo for a guy to make less and still pay all the bills. So that makes me think he has a certain thing in mind about how he wants his family to see him. But I just think I ain't gonna call bro stupid because he may want his kids to see his family being together, in my opinion. I'm not
Yeah,
doing it.
but at what cost? She clearly don't respect him. You saw her faces she was making. She went on this platform that she knows is gonna be all over the world and basically said how much she really don't care about what he's doing for her. Yeah, I think he would be silly to continue to try to fight for it because this ain't the first time that can't be the first time that he has heard that. By her reaction and the verbiage and everything that she felt when she went up there, she thought she had a point. I would think he would be silly to stay through that with everything that he's doing.
Well, let me ask you ladies a question. What is something that will make, I'm not gonna say ambition, what is something, if that was your scenario and you were experiencing the same things, what's something that will make you unhappy even though he's taking care of everything from a woman's standpoint?
If he throws it in my face constantly, like if he does not have like, if he makes me feel like a second class citizen in my own
Mm,
home because of a decision that he
okay.
decided to do, knowing that I do make money and I could do it, because I'm imagining that the conversation might have been like, I got it, I got us, all the things, right? While knowing I
Mhm.
could do it, don't try to make me feel less than, right? I that would be something that I don't think I could tolerate.
What will make you not just pay your portion instead of feeling like you gotta tolerate it?
No, I'm saying like I don't think that I would have, if this is my scenario, to your first question, I think if he's treating me some type of way, that's something that I just would
Mhm.
not be able to tolerate, because then it would be a, you know what, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We just going, let's just go ahead and do the house account sort of thing, because clearly this is getting to your head. And then I don't want to be in the position that now I'm going to be the petty one to be like, let's just talk about, because on paper I could really do this.
Sheesh.
Like I don't want to
How
be
would you,
that, I don't want to be that person, right? But don't push me to that point. You know what I'm saying?
would it be important to you that he takes care of things if you made more, or would that not matter to you? And I'm asking Asia. I'm not asking to the scenario specifically.
Oh,
Would you let me rephrase the question real quick, Asia?
mhm.
Would it matter that you felt taken care of even if he made less? The way he approached the money, whatever your presentation of what you expected is cool. Does it matter? How much does it matter that you feel like he's taking care of you in that scenario where you make more and he makes less?
It does matter to me.
Okay.
Um, it does matter to me because it's no surprise when we talk about relationships and stuff like that. Like I am big on like I want my dude to lead. And
Mhm.
so in whatever capacity we agree that that looks like, because it doesn't have to be him paying all the bills. It doesn't have to be that for me, right? But I
Mhm.
would still want to feel um taken care of. Like I don't want to feel like I make more money, if that makes sense. Like I don't want it to feel like, oh dang, well Bay got it, Asia got it, Asia got it. Like I wouldn't want to feel like that.
Be that. What's your perspective from a guy? If you made less, she made more significantly enough. I'm not saying significant enough where to where you all could tell. How important would it be to you to represent that you're taking care of the house? Because he said and kids. We're not gonna leave it at money. He said and kids.
I mean, naturally should want to lead. Most men want to lead their household. So it would be very important that I was able to lead. Now, obviously, you said she made more money than me, so I mean, I'd have to do other things, to make sure my family and my house is taken care of.
Yeah, I'm just guys, don't do it. Don't
Don't
do it.
do what? Date a woman that made more?
No. I think if she makes more, you got to have a real conversation about expectations.
I
Because who's it?
Hold
Brittany?
on,
Go ahead.
fellas.
Oh, I was gonna let you finish. I think before you finish, I just wanted two sentences. I just think it's important to highlight that just because they make more doesn't mean they have more. Um, because
If I'm taking care of everything, you have more.
not necessarily. That doesn't for me. That doesn't mean that you have more. Like the woman has more necessarily. Just because he makes less, he's taking care of everything. That does not mean that his account looks less than mine because I'm making more. Well, I don't know how much he's saved up over the years.
But there's an obvious thing that she feels like something else should be happening after all those bills are paid that he can't do. Because if he did, she wouldn't be nationally saying that he's not ambitious. And if I'm paying everything, you better have more for real, or we got another problem to talk about. Like, no, I mean, and I'm not being funny. I'm like, because you know what really gets me? I think it's a catch-22. I think if you don't have conversations around, so a couple of things that I disagree with. You knew that way before you had kids and got married that you made more. That's A. B, you allowed this guy to think that I ain't gonna say you allowed him, but like somewhere down the line, he felt like what he was doing is enough, or he would have did, or if he's willing to pay all that and make less, obviously he's willing to do more. He's willing to do more than just like, oh, okay, you got it. You know what I'm saying? So where's that conversation in between there? And I'm gonna be honest with you. If you say I lack ambition and things like that, to me, you just like a guy that's at your job that looks like you want him to look like outside of that. Because what when we talk about ambition, what dummy will make that less amount of money and pay for everything and take care of the kids and then like what? No,
Mhm.
you just like somebody else. Just say that. Don't make me feel like I'm less than because your interest is elsewhere. That's the thing that I don't feel like she's saying. You like old buddy, cool. Say that. Don't call me. Don't say I'm not ambitious to justify what you got going on over there in them texts, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Mhm.
do that.
I
That's
agree.
what I
I
think the
agree with
problem
you.
is.
I do. I really do agree with you. And even something that you said earlier around like,
Hey, what
I
did you just
think
say?
she's just
February 2026.
Kenny don't do that. I agree with you a lot. I do
Oh,
agree
okay.
with you a lot. I do. Um,
All right.
but I think there was a point you made earlier when you were talking about how I don't think she's proud of the job that he does. Like
Mhm,
whatever his career is, I don't think that
mhm,
she's proud to say what that is. And I
mhm,
really do think that maybe one of her homegirls or somebody at the office or something like that, she sees the image of a man, of a particular man, and she's like, see, Now that's a man with ambition. You know what I'm saying? Not
Yep.
my blue
Yep.
collar, gotta work OT, truck driving husband. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what his job is, but um I think that's the only thing that makes sense to me for her to be
Mhm.
saying. She had to have said, "Oh yeah, girl, because my man, da da da, he pays all the bills. Oh, what he do? He does da 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 da." And then her homegirls was looking at her a little like, "Oh, okay, that's cute." And then she felt some kind
Yeah.
of way. Her ego was hurt.
So Asia, I'm assuming this question was to you. Gorilla Game said, how does level of income equate to leadership?
How does level of income equate to leadership? I don't think that it does necessarily.
Mhm.
Because I think I think really it's about what somebody does with their finances, number one. Um, yeah, I think it's the financial literacy that somebody has, right? And what they do with their finances and the way that they then still um lead, let's say, the household, to what I was saying earlier. So what I was saying is like, to the question around, do what I still want to be taken care of, right? For me, taking care of me might not look like taking care of all the bills, right? That might be like, okay, if I know that you make significantly less, we're still having, it's like, all right, boo, this is still what date night is going to look like, right?
Even if you gotta
This
Zell
is
him to pay for it.
That's not, Keena, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm because that doesn't, and what I, to my point earlier, I said I don't want to feel like I make more money than he does, right? Because that, for me, that wouldn't feel
Mhm.
like I'm being taken care of.
Mhm.
But I think what it can look like, and him leading the home, I don't think that there's like a number that I would put on that, but I do think it's what he does with his uh his financial responsibility, right? I think that
Yeah.
that speaks to a lot.
Yeah. And what I would say to Asia's point, to kind of double down on that, fellas, I'm saying this at minute 32 because it matters. The way you handle what you have, she admires or not admires. So if you have less, but you can make it feel like more, I think and Asia, please correct me. When she says financial literacy is like, what can you do with what you have?
Hmm.
Because I cannot have as much as her, but still teach her what to do with what she has. Or I can still show her how to move around money. I can still say, like, hey, that whip is not what we want to do. Like, I get what you're saying. I know you can afford it, but that's not what we're doing. We need to do X, Y, and Z. So I think if you are making less, and I'm gonna be honest, the part we're not talking about is like he handles the kids too. So what are you doing?
Mm.
I'm gonna pause for a second right there. But I think, to answer the question, I think income that allows you to maneuver does equate to leadership if you're able to show her what you can do with money. And let me say the other side, fellas, you may have to go learn what to do with the money you have and then come back and teach it in your household. You may not have came up on the money that you got now, but now that you have whatever you have, even though she makes more, you can come to her like, hey, look, I'm willing to put this much over here. I really think if you started investing in this, it will end well for us in the future.
Hmm.
So saying that to double down on Aja's point, like how you move around what you have, you know what I'm saying, matters. That anything?
Mm.
I'm gonna feel away if I'm taking care of the kids and the money. I'm not gonna lie. You got me bent. What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing?
I mean, to be fair, we don't. She really might be keen into your point around investing. Maybe, maybe she is the investor, meaning like maybe she's the one that she's building up the family's savings account. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. I'm really trying to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
She had all that to say about him. She would have said that about her.
yeah, yeah. Nah, there's no way I'm taking. I just don't
Right.
imagine a world. I'm gonna call her this, and I mean it. She's ungrateful. I
Hmm.
don't imagine a world where guys making less and taking care of the kid. Do you know the way she probably talked to him behind closed doors? If she's
That's
willing to say that on live, do you
that's
know
what
how
I.
she really probably be saying to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, like, Doc, like, got me bit, bro. Hey, Doc, what's a no go? What can't she say to you?
None of the shit she said on that podcast right there. She sound crazy.
She does.
He does.
All right. So a follow-up to what we just said. There was no mention of his leadership qualities, more so this hypothetical numbers game he's expected to play. We assume things are okay in their home. Both should be biddable contributors and everything. She went up there and said she don't pay for nothing. They agreed to that.
Bible.
Got me fucked up. I'm sorry. Guerrilla Games. I'm not paying for everything if you're going to talk about me. There's nothing else to
Like
talk
that.
about.
Mm-hmm.
Asia, I see that look. I know what that look means.
No, I was really just rereading the thing. Everything is
Oh,
small
okay.
on the screen.
Oh,
That's
yeah. I don't know if we are trying to. I don't know if we're trying to make an excuse for her. But the reality is this man takes care of the kids and the bills, and she's complaining. That's the point. She's effing complaining, and she shouldn't be.
And it's what her complaint was, right? Like her complaint was that he has no ambition. Like her complaint was not that he's rude. Her complaint was not that, that he's this way or that way. Her complaint was that she feels that she wants more, is what she said, and that he has no ambition and that he's complacent. I don't
So, Britt,
that doesn't match
yeah,
up.
Brittany, I hear you making all them noises. Go ahead, take off.
I don't have anything to say. Honestly, I agree. I was searching for an excuse for her, but really and truly she's just stupid and she deserves to be by herself because I think I think what got me was the I want more. Like that's very selfish for you to get up there and say after this man is doing all these things like the more I want more for you, like okay sis, like how much more do you want? I just yeah. She's very undeserving.
It's a bet. All right, so we were about to transition from that conversation. I heard something that I thought was worth being B-Dot talked about this morning for the first time. He was like, what? So I heard something, and a woman was like, if a guy has close friends on Instagram, it's a red flag. So what this means is if he has the close friends, specifically if she's not in it, then it's a red flag. And I thought to myself, y'all, you know what? I've never seen a guy with close friends on Instagram ever.
Or maybe you just never been in close friends of a guy.
Have you seen it?
No, but I'm just saying I can't say you can't say that they ain't never had one.
Bro, but think about it though. If all the friends we have, like cool, we will be in somebody's close friends. So my question to you all is, what would you all's thoughts be if you saw a guy have a close friends? Whether you're dating them, it's a friend of yours. You may be in his close friends. You never know. But like, what's this thing? Because I'm gonna be real. I've never seen this before.
Can I ask a
I've
question
never
before
seen
we
this
answer
before.
this?
All right, go ahead, brother.
What's the point of close friends?
That's a great question.
I think people have different reasons for close friends. I think close
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
friends is, you know how like y'all, there used to be a time where, or maybe you guys didn't do this, but you accepted a bunch of
Yeah.
people on your social media, and then sometimes you have to go back and like clean house. There's a lot of people that don't. So like if you're sharing something that's sentimental or means something, you have the option of putting certain people in your close friends to see certain things. So if you're telling your birth story, I've seen people do some crazy things that they didn't want the world to see. I have some people that are like heavy in the church, but they out drinking on the weekends, but they have too many church friends. So they don't want those people to see that, so they put it in their close friends. So I think it's for those people that are closest to you, that know you the most, without the strangers that you kind of just accept just because, to see what you got going on in life.
How about don't post it?
Some people like to share that, Keenan. Some people use social media as their outlets.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so if you're Asia.
Hmm?
I just, Brittany, I'm with you. I get what you're trying to say. If you that worried about, so my thought is, let me put it back on myself. My thought is, if I got to think about it, I'm not posting it straight up. If I got to think about it, I'm not posting it. I think that we got to, I don't get that. I'm going to be real with you, Brittany. I don't get that. I don't think you're wrong, but I don't understand. Like, if I got to decipher through all this just to post it, I'm probably not going to post it. That's just my thought.
So then what you're saying is it would be a red flag for a dude.
I'm gonna be really real, bro. I would say nothing the wrong way. I'll be honest with you, bro. You should not have close friends if you're a guy. Like, what are we actually talking about here? We got group chats, we got all the things. What are we posting in there?
You
Like,
can't
what
group
you
chats
gonna,
so group chats are traceable, right? Like close friends is not. It's up
yes,
for
it is.
24.
All you got to do is screen.
It's
All you take one person to betray you and screen record, and you done.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, but the likelihood of people out here screen recording, I think, is a lot slimmer than going to your group chat and pulling it back up. Like it's easily accessible than going to, for you have you know in your mind your close friends has 24 hours to play. After that, if your friend decided to screen record it, then you violated and now we can fight. But if you put it in a group chat, like you're leaving it out there for people to go back to it and watch it again.
I feel like
I
you're
agree.
just a fan of close friends. Is what it sounds like.
I've just seen
You're advocating.
I've seen
No.
some things that I've seen some things and I understand reasons why people have close friends. I do know one male that has close friends. He
Oh, okay.
absolutely should not put things on the internet, but he does. And so but that's his
Excuse me, young
way.
lady. Are you in his close friends?
I'm not, but I am not, but I have seen a close friends of a male and it should those are things for his male friends to see and
So
not for
if they're not screen recording, how did you uphold this close friends for
I'm
you?
not saying that.
This is
I'm not saying
crazy.
But
that
the
on
This
the
is
point
internet.
I'm
crazy.
making is, but hold on,
No,
time out.
well, go ahead, Kenan.
Hold on, Asia.
Please,
The
so I
point I'm
can
making
count.
is, she said people don't screen record. They don't do that in close friends. If she's not in his close friends, somebody betrayed that man for her to get to it.
No, it wasn't betrayal, but I'm not saying that on the internet.
Okay, all right,
Don't say
cool.
it,
Go
sis.
ahead,
Don't
Asia.
say it.
I'm not.
Um,
Either
I
way, it
think
was.
I don't think it's a red flag. I do know guys because I was sitting there, I was like, do I know any guys that have close friends? I do. Um, and usually, and I am in the close friends, and like sometimes the stuff that's posted. Okay, so I have one friend, and like some of the stuff that he'll post in his close friends, it's let's say he just got like something really big happened at his job, right? And and he wants to share it with a bunch of us that are his close friends, but we're not all in one singular group chat, right? And also he wouldn't be texting us each individually about this, but it's also something that it's like because he does very, very well, it's something that he doesn't want to share with the entire world either. Because it could be seen as like, oh, this dude, here you go again, making an out, all the things. And so it's a way for him to send out essentially an announcement of what he has going on with his life to those of us that were not all in one singular group chat. Um, and so like I can appreciate that. I don't think that it's weird. I would think it's weird if his wife is not in that group, like in the close friends. That I think is a red flag. If your
So
partner's not in the
let's
close
take
friends.
let's wife. I agree. Let's go to dating girlfriend. She's not in it.
Yeah, I think that's weird.
I bet you do. Come on,
Your
man.
girlfriend
Come
dating,
on,
if it's
dog.
somebody that you're just talking to, cool. But like, why would your girlfriend not be in your close friends? And once again, keep in mind about how the way that I know close friends to
Yeah, you
be with
saying
the
the
guys
things
in
that
my
they're
life.
sharing isn't like,
Yeah, like
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. For me, it's like, why would you not want your girl? First of all, your girl should already know that, but
She already know, yeah.
she does
Thank you,
already
Dot. Hey,
know.
Dot, talk your talk, Dot. I do. Dot. Go ahead, Dot. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, I'm saying if she ain't in it, it's because she already know. I mean, I don't I don't see it as a red flag based on the description that Britt gave, and then the story that Asia just shared. that's kind of how I took it, and I don't see that as a red flag. Now, could close friends be abused? Yeah. On the other end of that, I'm with you, Sneak. If I can't just post it regular, I'm probably not going to. Um, so me personally, I wouldn't have a close friends. My close friends will get a phone call or a text message. But I don't see. I'm trying to find the red flag. I don't know. Maybe it just hasn't been said yet. I don't see the red flag. I don't see it.
I'm gonna be real. So I wouldn't have one, Asia. I think that it's a catch-22. If I told you everything before I posted it in my close friends, you would feel away because you're not in there. That's the reality of it. If you knew everything that was in there, but you weren't in there, you would feel away.
Yeah.
I would. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy to me, man. See,
Why
because it's
wouldn't
not
you
about
take the
see.
time to put me in there? That's stupid. And you told me already.
So, what is it really about here? Is it about knowing, or you just wanting to be represented in the close friends? This is the type of stuff that I'm trying to figure out.
Can I
Like,
be honest
because you
with
know
you?
everything. You're not
I
finding out anything new.
Yeah,
You're
but I
not.
could
You're not
tell
doing
you.
anything. Go ahead.
I
Okay.
could tell
Go
you,
ahead.
at least from my perspective, like number one, it's like, yeah, cool. Tell me all the things. That's what's up. But I know how close friends work. With close friends, you handpick who's in close friends. That means you saw my, if we're following each other, you saw my name. Like, so you picking you clicking to get put people in your
For
close
sure.
friends. You
Kept
purposely
scrolling.
kept scrolling past my name, but it's
For
literally you
sure.
click a button. Like that for me, that's like
For sure.
a
You don't need to know
like
everything. You don't need to know everything.
No.
okay.
You
Okay.
don't. I'm still wait. Okay, so let me ask the follow-up question to that. If you are not dating this person and you're in a guy's close friends, does that make him is there less judgment in a guy's close friend? So say typically, and I'm gonna be real with y'all, I'm not a fan of green circles. Take me out of all of them. If you see this, and I'm sorry, you can take me out of all of them. I don't care that much. If you are not dating this guy and it's a friend or a high school, whatever, and you know he clicks the box and you are in the close friends. What hey, somebody, hey, Asia, somebody coming for you, dog. Hey, Woody, ask her a question, bro. You ask your question. I'll say it up here. Ask the question you got. Don't let respectful though. Respectfully. Don't say nothing crazy. Respectfully, ask the question. Um, um, if it's a guy that you're not dating, but he has a close friends, would you judge if he's ranting all the time? Uh, go ahead, man. Come on, dog. You wilding, bro. Go ahead with that, man. Um, um, yeah, come on, man. No, Ace, don't go look. Ace, don't go look. This man wilding, bro. Come on, man.
Oh
Come on,
boy.
dog.
Now I gotta click through too. You might as well put it on the screen so we all see.
I'm not putting that up there. So if you had a friend that had close friends, but they
Oh,
didn't, hey, look, see, look, Ace.
She going to look.
oh my gosh.
Woo! Hey, look, you out of pocket, Woody. You out of pocket, bro. Asia, just we're moving on.
I am. I'm not saying
We're moving
anything.
on.
I'm not saying
Okay.
anything.
If you had a guy, if you was friends with a guy and he had a close friends, if he was using it in the same way that we see women use it, ranting, oh, this guy, da da da, he was dating a whole bunch of chicks at once, and then all these things, would you judge that from a peer-to-peer perspective and not dating perspective?
Mm,
Fuck yeah. This one, fuck yeah. see, there's fellas, there's don't have it, you do not win having a close friends. I don't care if it's announcements, whatever, you do not win. If a guy is outwardly expressing himself in a private place, you're going to get judged, dog. And if you like her and put her in there, she don't like you no more after she see it. Chill out.
Hold on.
but
But
why
I feel
would
like
you
you went
put
to the
that?
extreme.
Yeah, and like,
You
why
went to
would you
the
put that?
extreme.
I'm listening.
If you say you're
I'm listening. Yeah,
saying
Asia,
that
I'm listening.
you're posting all these girls in there, right? Or all the things that you're
Mhm.
doing, and then you put a girl that you like inside of the close friends. Is that what he said?
So I heard, honestly, I was half listening, half distracted by what I was reading. But
Right.
the part that I locked in on is when he was saying, like, if the dude is like ranting, right, and just saying his opinion and like all the things all the time, will we be judging him for that? Right?
Uh,
I missed it, that? That was it, right?
Mm, I
yeah,
think we were
but
all distracted.
Hey,
yeah.
yeah, we were. My bad, Asia. But yes, the answer to that question
Okay.
is yes. So if a guy's in there like, man, I keep going on dates, spending all this bread, but she keep blocking me. Like
Uh-huh.
he's ranting on every day he goes on, everything he does, you know about, but it's in his close friends. But you made the cut. You would judge that man. Come on, dog.
You know
I
what's
don't like
you
stuff like this.
know,
When we go ahead.
can I be honest with you? Because I think, okay, and this is if this is my homeboy, like straight up my homeboy. If y'all know me, you know I'm listening. I'm listening for pure entertainment. Am I judging him? Yeah, because why you bringing this to the internet? But am I listening to every
Thank you.
single one? Yes, I am. I'm not skipping nothing. I'm listening to all because I want to know. If you my homeboy, I'm not worried about you, sir. So yeah.
Brittany.
I wouldn't say if you're my friend, I wouldn't say that I judge you. I don't have much space to judge. Now, if you ask me about it one day, I'm gonna go back to them close friends you posted. Like, yeah, dummy, I saw that one. You're an idiot, but I'm not gonna judge you.
And what exactly was that? Calling somebody an idiot?
Yeah,
That's my
right.
opinion. That's what it. That's
Which is
that's
which is
that's
did
an
a judgment.
opinionated fact.
Mm.
You're an idiot. I
I
guess,
just don't
yeah.
think, this is the double standard, guys. There's so many things on social media that work out well for women that don't work out well for us. And that's the reality. Like, we can't do the things they do. Hey, just start reading the comments. Um,
Okay.
hey, just click out of them Jones, man.
I did. I did. I really did.
So,
I did. I'm here now. I'm here.
okay, all right. So I think there's just things that guys can't do. There's just things that guys can't do. And we got and now at our big age as millennials, we got to accept that. She can have a close friends. Dog, you can't. She could talk about what she's doing. Dog, you can't. Hey, look,
I
you
think
can
that's in
pay the
general.
bills and take care. You can pay the bills and take care of the kids and not complain. Dog, that ain't gonna happen for her. There's things in 2026 that we got to talk about. That's just the reality of what we're doing. There's no way that those things are okay. Straight up. Brittany, I hear what you're saying, but I feel like, please correct me, which I know you will. I feel like you would judge that person. You just smart enough not to say it here. Like, look at this dummy. Because I believe your level of intellect is high. So if somebody was doing something stupid, you will be the first to go, oh, look at this dumb A. Yeah, come on, dog. Come on, man.
Why
Come
would
on.
you post that?
Why
Yeah,
would
come
you
on.
post that? Is my question. Yep.
But a woman can, and we wouldn't question it.
Nope.
I mean, but I think women are smart enough not to post stuff like that. Like, we're not doing that. The stuff that you just described, I'm not about to get on a close friends and to walk y'all through every single date that I've been on with every single dude and talk about he's messed up this and he didn't do this and he didn't do that. I
Hey,
don't see that happening
heavy on
often for
heavy
women.
on the heavy on the you won't do that. Heavy on the you won't do that.
So
That
I was
happens
about to
every day.
say, it definitely just happened every day. I am a part of a close friends, and we do get updates. It's not every week, it's not after every date, but we do get updates on like the dating life, right? And the sagas. And I'm not gonna lie, like I love them. Now, mind you, this is like someone that is like my sister, right? I appreciate them because I know I'm not in her group chat with all of her other homegirls, right? Like I know that. Um, but I really appreciate being able to hear her life updates, what she has going on, and just kind of seeing her journey. So I like them when it's my homegirl.
Got you. So, Dot, brother, I ain't hear you say much. I got a question for you, man. What's your judgment point on close friends? Period. What you do see, what's talked about? Would it be allowed for a guy to do? Are you a part of close friends? How do you get in? What's your whole thought on it, bro?
I don't really see that green circle pop up too much, nor do I be like, oh, a green circle, and
Yeah.
and go into it and see what's up. Again, I guess
Hey, don't save them tonight, bro. Don't save them
nah,
tonight.
I'm still thinking about the red flag in it.
I think women
A
just possess
dude, a dude,
the
we
fact that
talked about this,
somebody's getting something that they can't get. I'm gonna fault. Go ahead, Doc.
a dude venting all the time, I think women would look at as a red flag. Um,
Mhm.
I kind of skipped out earlier. You said something about a trend and then something about posting a bunch of women or something like that. I don't know. It was
Yeah.
kind of skipping in and out. Um, I guess a woman would look at that as I guess they could see that as a red flag. Uh, Again, if you can't post it regular, why?
Bro, I'm gonna be super G with you, dog. There are certain things that because it'll be bashing if we did it. If we gave updates on dates and they weren't good, it'll be bashing if we did it. To
True.
her, he ain't meet the standard. I'm okay with that. I think it's a bad look, and I'm gonna be super honest. For a guy to go through something and your first thought is
Get
to
on
grab a
social media.
phone and click a green or regular circle. I'm judging you, bro. I'm judging you, bro. And I'm standing in that. Don't like call me, talk to me for an hour. She gutted you out. She picked him, whatever it may be. If you get on the phone and talk about it, and I'm gonna tell you what I really judge. If you get up there and like have the phone facing the ceiling and you talking, like you
You talking
really in
about
your feelings. If you don't want to show
dude
your
doing
face,
that?
you just rap. Come on, dog. What's happening here, man? What's going on, man?
I don't
Because
think
at
dudes are really doing that, man. They can't. Dudes
this point,
not really doing that for real.
again,
I said I don't think
man,
guys are doing
I
that.
think well, you tell me you obviously know a whole bunch of guys, you know a whole bunch of close friends that you not in
Don't
that you can
start.
speak on. So do you see those
Don't
things?
start, Keenan. No, that's not
Oh,
what I
oh,
see.
okay. But nah, I just you can't do that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Women are so possessive. The fact that she's your lady and she's not in your close friends, it's like, what's so good about them? Why they matter that much and I don't that I can't be in there. And the
Mhm.
craziest part is it would still hit different if it was posted and I show you on my phone what's in my close friends, but you still not in there.
Yeah, because what you posting when you're not showing me what's in there? Why am I not in
You
it?
have full access to my
If
phone
you can take the time to sit down and show me your close friends and finger through all 20 of them posts you put up there, why is it so hard to click my name moving forward? There's
because
something
everything
you're
not
holding
for
back.
you. But no, I'm not holding nothing back that hurts our relationship. Everything not for you to see.
And I told you in person.
And, and what?
Say that again, Dot.
Damn, I cut out.
No, no, say it one more time, Dot. Say it one more time.
Nah, I said because I already told you in person while you sitting next to me.
Come on, man.
No.
Again, I believe women are super possessive. It's okay. I think it's a game that we just don't want to play. And I'll say one more thing. Okay, let me ask this. Brittany and Asia. What if you had Asia? Every time you get close, I know what you're doing, just so you know. Just so you know. What if he has only family members and his close friends? Would you still feel the same way? Family members only. No friends, no high school friends, only family members. And he's like, the things I posted here is for family only.
And we're dating? Like I'm a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, if you told me that off rip when we first started, then what can I do? Eventually.
I'm asking you, what would you
I
uh
mean, what could I? There's nothing I can do. That's you had that set up before I got here. So like, if I can only trust that you're not lying to me, Like if I find out otherwise in the long run, then we have a serious problem. But if you're telling me that only family is in there and you're only sharing whatever you want to share with your family, I'm not a part of your family yet. But as we get closer to that threshold, eventually my name better slide up in there.
Why does that matter so much?
Because if you're sharing things with your family, I just feel like I should be a part of that. Like if we're getting to that space, like what is it that you can tell the entire internet that you can't share with me? Like it's not it's not that difficult for you to add my name. I'm not
It's
understanding
not that
why
deep
it's
for
so
you
hard.
to know either. Like, I don't want to tell you. Chill.
What is it that you have to share with the internet that you don't want to tell me? That you can
I'm sharing
tell
with my
everybody else?
family.
So is it a deal breaker if he's like, I'm not gonna tell you and I'm not adding you?
Where are we in our relationship? If this is fresh and this is a way that we started, okay, fine. I'm not gonna argue with you there. That's what you had set up. I could take it for what it is, or I can bounce if I'm not digging it. But as we go on, if we're dating for a minute and things are kind of moving in a different space, like what you mean you're not comfortable telling? Then you're not comfortable enough to be with me. Cause what are we doing for real? We
Over
got
close
secrets.
friends?
We got
Over
Yeah, like
close
secrets.
over
friends?
social media, Brittany. Come on,
For
Brittany. You
me,
not. Come on, man.
okay. For me, I feel like what I heard B Dot say is like I'm not telling you, right? So to me that sounds like you have a secret. Like what
Okay.
can you possibly be posting on the internet that you can't
Okay.
tell me?
Mm.
It's none of your business. I'm paying for all the bills and taking care of the kids. Stay in your place.
Man, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Uh, so I have close friends. So what's the verdict on close friends? Is it a red flag if a guy has close friends in general? Relationship, no relationship. Is it a red flag?
I
No,
think
I
it
don't
depends
think
on what he's
so.
doing in there.
No,
I don't think it's
no.
I said I depend on it. What can he do in it that's a red flag, bro?
Also, but like if you posting a bunch of random chicks and stuff like that, I mean, I could see that for a female, I could see that being a red flag.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So the next conversation that I want to have that I think is really good. I'm going in between both of them, but before we get into this, Broco, we have to have this conversation. What do you all think singles should do for holidays? I mean, for Valentine's Day. You see a lot of Valentine's Day and take pictures, and all the single girls get with. What should single women do for Valentine's Day? What do y'all think that should be? What do y'all think they should do? I'm gonna be
I
real
love
with
a
you.
good
I'm
Valentine's
about.
Day.
Say again.
I said I love a good Valentine's Day.
Can you explain that concept to me?
Yeah, it's just girls being girls, having girls' night for and around Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Celebrating love for
Celebrating
each other.
love and sisterhood.
Okay. Be that. What's your thoughts
You're
on how
so
singles?
ridiculous.
Huh?
Yeah,
Who
you
me?
said what?
So I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't know until now that was like the theme of. I thought it was like Valentine's Day, still like regular smuggler, but they just put a girl name on it. I didn't know it was strictly about just like ladies doing their thing with their friends. I didn't know that part. I'm gonna be real
Yeah.
with you.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. That how do you think singles should celebrate Valentine's Day?
Uh, However they want. Um, I- they single. They free. They can go do what they want to do. If they want to go to the club, go to the club. They want to go sit and have dinner by themselves. Go sit and have dinner by yourself. I don't really. I mean, Valentine's Day is just another day. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's
No,
something
don't say
should
that.
be
Hey, bro,
done
you
or
didn't mean
could
that.
be
Say that back.
done.
Say that back.
No, I did. I did. It's a ploy for money, to be honest. But on topic, I mean, singles can do what they want to do. That's it ain't their holiday.
Okay. Yeah, I think single people should just take a break. Take a break, man. Like, don't get
Go
caught into all the
meet some other
BS.
people.
And fellas, take your mama out, take your daughter out. You know what I'm saying? Like don't feel like you got to do something specifically for someone. I don't know how to move around the single Valentine's Day thing. It's been a very, very long time since I had a singles Valentine's Day. Um, so we had somebody in the chat say Valentine's Day is my divorce day. I usually treat myself to a self-care day. So let me ask you this: does that mean that are you celebrating your divorce on that day? Is why you do self-care, or is that just a reminder to go do what you do? It's a little overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Because if women get in these Valentine's Day and get in their close friends and talk about everything Ricky and Bobby did to them, I got a little issue with that. If
See,
it's
but I
about
think
what
that's
Asia,
like, yeah, like let me just so that you are aware, Valentine's Day has nothing to do. The whole point of it is that you're not talking about, it's not male centered, right? So
okay,
like you legit
okay,
talk about just girl stuff. And to be honest, like I've had Valentine's days with single friends, with married friends, like with my married girls that they're like, me and my husband, we don't really
mhm,
do the Valentine's Day thing, or most of my friends are single. And so we do our, like we just kind of celebrate sisterhood. And so it's not male centered. So it's not like we get dressed up, have a good time to talk about men. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're talking
mhm.
about all the other things that women talk about. Not to say that men don't come up, but
Like what?
the whole
Enlighten us.
point is not to, it's so that it's not male centered.
What are all the other things women talk about? Asia, enlighten us.
I'm not telling you all of that. It's crazy.
I didn't
Like
say what it was
confidential.
said. I'm saying like what's the subject matter?
Confidential. Confidential.
Okay.
Girl code.
Just girl talk.
Um,
But did you see that recent post where the dudes were doing it this year too? I think a lot of people were
Yes.
talking about it. Like the guy, they
yeah,
call
they
it
wild.
Valentines, if I'm saying that right. But they got together and they did all the things that they did as brothers, and they have wives or girlfriends back at home.
Got you. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Um, um, Kim, so salute to your answer. I hear you say, you focus on yourself versus a failed marriage. I hope that everything is good. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Asia, she said invite her to the next Valentine's. I can post these. I done got scarred from posting.
Me too. Me
That's
too.
a loaded
Me
question
too.
without going too deep. I use that day to focus on care rather than a failed marriage. Divorce doesn't always mean failed marriage. I will say
Mm.
that. Divorce does not always mean failed marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So salute to you, to growth, to getting over it, all of the things. Asia, you got to invite waiting next Valentine's Day.
Yes, I
Invite
got you,
Kim
boo.
6074. So appreciate you tapping in. Make sure you subscribe to the page. Thank you though. Thank you for tapping in with us. I'm
Mhm.
just to Brittany's original thing. I'm not doing that.
I mean, it's not for
There's nowhere
everybody. I
where
just This is the first time that I've ever seen dudes
Yeah.
actually get together
Same.
and do that. It's
I got to be really
Oh, what
careful
I
because of
missed?
the episode that dropped Wednesday and the conversation me and Asia went back and forth on. I'm not doing that.
You did what?
You remember that intense conversation that me and Asia had that's about to drop Wednesday in
Oh,
Raleigh?
oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just gonna jump up out of there.
yeah.
Um, but let's move on. So before we get into Broco, we have one last question. Um, how much does social media representation matter on big days in a relationship or marriage? How much do they matter? So how
How
much does
much
it
of
matter
what?
on
Say that
big
again?
day? How much does social media representation on big days matter in a relationship? Like all the lovey-dovey days, we're talking about Valentine's Day. This is the Valentine's Day special. How much does that matter? The representation of you and your relationship
Hmm.
matter on those big days?
Um, I think
I'm gonna go
I
to Dot first. Dot, I'm gonna go to
okay.
you first. I've been going to the ladies a lot. How much does it matter if she posts you, if you post her, if y'all do something, if you do like a social, if you do a photo shoot, a guy's Valentine's
Mhm,
Day?
mhm. That's what I miss. No. But social media is not that deep to me. As long as I got to spend the actual time with you, I don't care if everybody knows what we did, how we did it, or that it was you and I. I got to spend the time with the person that I wanted to spend time with. We did something, we enjoyed it. That's all that mattered to me, not if y'all know that we did it. So that much.
So, ladies, how much does that matter to you? The representation of you all's relationship on the big days. Specifically, we're talking Valentine's Day now. Early on, veteran, and marriage. How much does it matter?
You want me to go, Asia?
Yeah.
Um, I don't. So I'm not like super huge on Valentine's Day, if I'm being honest. Um, it's a thing, but not really. And I've always been that
Okay.
way. I think birthdays are a bigger deal for me, but not. I'm just
What
not a
about you?
holiday person. But I will say that like early on, there's no real expectation because it's early on. You're kind of dating. You may post like the little gifts you get or flowers or whatever, and not necessarily the person. In the middle, like that mid phase, I think it matters the most. Cause that's when it's kind of like that in between of like securing, locking down, but y'all been dating for a while and like you're showing all the things. It's cute to be highlighted. Of course, you want to be seen. Again, I'm not one of those. I'm not into that. But marriage for me, I saw a lot more people posting play by play of like, this is what my man got me. This is where we're going now. This is what we da da da. And some people take pride in Valentine's Day and really and I've even seen some posts where it was
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm married, but my husband didn't ask me to be his Valentine, and I have a problem with that or whatever. So for me, it didn't matter, but I've noticed. I'll. It depends on the person. That's just my answer. It depends on the person and what you like and how much you want the world to see or involved in your relationship. That's just what it is.
Yeah, it's a tricky bag, man. I just think if you if you if one of the people care about it, then it has to matter a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Um, if if it's something that doesn't, I don't know, man, it's a trick bag. Like, don't start a way you can't finish. Like, don't start posting a whole lot of stuff at the beginning. Then, as you all grow and evolve, it's an expectation that you posted or what you do or what you show is supposed to be online. Like, nah, let's not do that. Um, I think it is about what Dot says, spending the actual time, but it's just like, you know, I feel like Valentine's Day for the people that's early in the game, they're still trying to impress. That's why I really feel like it's not really like we're gonna do things, we're gonna be intentional, but it's just kind of like money play to me. You know what I'm saying? Asia, what's your
Unless
You
thoughts?
said
unless Keenan though
Oh,
to be wait before you jump, Asia. Unless Keenan to if your wife like what if your wife was really into that from day one, right? Like and you guys are 10 plus years in the game, but you know that Valentine's Day has always been a thing for her. Like how much of that would you be like, all right, this is for the newbies versus
Oh
like my
nah,
wife
for
really
sure.
invested in this.
I care about what you care about in that instance. I care about what you care about in that instance. But it's not going. I'm gonna do what you care about in that instance, but it's never gonna be a thing to me. You know, we gotta learn. Sometimes if your partner cares about it, you gotta invest in it because they care about it. It doesn't mean that Valentine's Day is a thing for me, but
Mm,
because you care about it, I care about it.
yeah.
mm,
I would
Okay.
do it in that case.
mm. Um, wait,
Asia,
can y'all see me?
No.
mm-mm.
All right, I'm
no,
a
we haven't for a while.
wait, really? I can see
Yeah.
everybody, including me. I can't see Brit. But anywho's, um, after I say this, I'm gonna log out, come back in. For me, Valentine's Day, um, I also don't really care that much. I don't really care that much about the day, to be honest. I don't think I've ever actually celebrated Valentine's Day, like on Valentine's Day. Um,
So if he didn't do anything, you'll be cool.
yeah, on Valentine's Day, yeah, I really am okay with that.
Okay.
But getting back to like social media stuff, y'all know I really could care less. There's only one
I give you
time,
that.
one time only that people will probably actually see the person, and that will be once I have a ring on my finger. That's just how I feel about it. So
That's
until then,
interesting. Is there a reason, or is it just like it's concrete after then? So like, what's the rationale behind it? If you don't mind me asking.
yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
That's
Respect.
basically it.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect. Respect. I just wouldn't. I just can't. It's a trick bag, man. That Valentine's Day thing get iffy because I think it matters because I don't want to go too crazy because we're gonna bro code something, but it's like it matters if you ain't doing what you gotta do, and it can it could quickly become an excuse.
Hey, Sneak, you said something. Don't start something that you can't keep up or finish or something to that extent. So you can't into social media at one point and then now it's like, and that's not for me no more. You can't change it.
I'm gonna be real, and Val comment is straight on. It shouldn't matter at all, Doc, but unfortunately, a lot of people put too much weight on it. So I think it should be able to you should be able to do that. You should be able to evolve. But people care about what others think about way more than they're honest about. So if I post you a whole lot and now I don't, and your friends and family saying like, "Oh, damn, are y'all still together? Y'all not doing this?" You know what I'm saying? It's like
Now you in your
then
head.
I'm hearing, "Well, why don't you da da da?" You're not able to be like, "Man, get up out of here. We good." That's typically how I see that happen. Typically. So from my perspective, if we got to go do all that stuff, I'd rather not do it. So you never value it from my end than to start it and stop it. And then we got to go through everything we got to go through. Brittany, did I get that right? That's crazy, man. Hey. But I'm saying though, can you, well, you answer Dot's question. Could somebody start one way and then go a whole nother way and it be okay?
Yeah. I think, but I will say that I think a conversation needs to be had, right? Because I
Over
want to
social
know.
media?
Yes, nigga, you asked me that about the close friends. Yes, about social media. Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I feel like if you start some way, right? Like how you start a relationship, ultimately there's an expectation behind that it's going to keep that way, if not get better. It's not going to get worse. So if you change up something that you know that I like or value without a conversation, then it could potentially be a problem if we're not talking about it. So I'm going to ask the questions. I'm not saying that I'm going to wipe my hands or whatever, but I just want to know. So let's talk about it.
Okay. Talk about what?
What? I just want to know. Like, I just want to know. Can I just ask the question? Like, if you're saying
So
Dot said he started out
Is
this
you
way
wanting
and
to
he
know
ended up
gonna
another
come
way.
back on me later?
What?
Is you wanting to know, and I give you an honest answer, gonna come back on me later?
No, I just want to know. I think it's unfair. I'll say it like this. I think it's unfair for people to switch up, especially if you're used to something over time. I think it's unfair for you to switch up without an explanation, especially if you know that your person is looking for one. And if I ask for one. That doesn't mean I'm going to throw it back up in your face later. It's not going to come up later, but if I'm asking you and you tell me, then okay. Then I need to know that for me.
Any more thoughts on representation on social media?
My God. Skipping out
on. Say that one more time, Dot.
Let me keep my opinions to myself. I'm keeping my opinions to myself.
Why? What? I didn't say. I'm just saying. Like, I don't disagree. It's just like the
You don't
only
have
issue
to
I have.
agree.
The only issue I have is like because I want to know. Like, I just want to know. Like, come on, man.
But why wouldn't you?
Like,
Why wouldn't you think that it's fair to not tell somebody if you switched up on them? Is that did I not hear the question right?
yeah, switch up is aggressive. You did hear it right, but like I didn't take it as a switch up. I took it as like we locked in. We don't like it just faded out more than switch up.
Well then, well that like if we're talking about over time, like if you went from dating to girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and then you're married for 20 years, and all of a sudden you're not posting you guys kissing by the water at 9 p.m. Like I'm not gonna be like, hey, I noticed for the past 6 years you haven't been doing that. That's not what I
I
meant.
got you. No, I get what you said. I think what you're asking is fair. I'm just picking with you because you said because I want to know. Like, come on, man, give me a little more than that. Like,
That's
like
more than enough.
you just said like strictly because you want to know. I gotta tell. Come on, man. That sounds like an argument loading. That's all I'm saying. That's very aggressive. Like, nah, you trying to get somebody in the trick bag. That's what I read from that. That's what I read from that, is what I'm saying.
Definitely not.
Say again.
Definitely not. I'm not trying to argue. I just, need to know for common knowledge.
And what does that common knowledge provide?
It helps with clarity on how to move forward and how not to eliminate expectations in my brain. So I no longer have to think that way because you've already explained that to me.
Touche. All right, great answer. With that being said, we about to get into this bro code. All right, B dot, hit us with it, man.
Back to another bro code.
I can't hear you.
Oh, y'all can't hear me? Can you hear me?
You can't hear us, Asia?
I can.
We can hear you.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave out, come
in
back
the
in, but y'all keep going. Keep.
Go ahead, Doc.
in the month of Valentine's Day, this is we're gonna start it off with a question for the ladies. All right. Have you ever said I don't want anything but expected something?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Hmm. Talk
Oh
to me.
man, yeah. I'd be lying if I
Oh,
sat up here and told you no.
okay.
Can you give us some examples of what that may look like?
Yeah. So I think like again for me, simplicity is everything, right? So like it takes 5 seconds to go get a card that costs $2.99, or some flowers from Jose off the street selling them for $5 on the way home. So if I say that I don't want anything, there's still a small expectation of something. Um, Even if it's a small gesture, right? Like if it's my favorite candy, and it's only because that bar has already been set on a regular basis. So like if you're doing stuff because I'm having a rough day and you brought me this or whatever, I just automatically you think like that. So if it's a holiday that's centered around these things, I wouldn't think that you wouldn't get something small even if I said that I didn't want anything. So when I say small, I mean something as small as a card, even if you had to write it on a piece of notebook paper in the car on the way home. Like I just want to know that I was thought about.
Hmm. So you want me to tell you why I'm not posting you no more on social media, but you can't tell me that you actually want a Valentine's Day gift.
I didn't say that I
Mm-mm.
wanted a Valentine's Day gift. That's
Or
there's a
or a gift
difference.
for that thing. A gift for that thing. You told
I
me you ain't want nothing.
No, I'm telling you that I want to know that I am thought about. However you display that, I'm not saying it has to be of monetary value. I'm not saying go buy the biggest teddy bear there is or whatever. I'm saying that I want to know that I was thought about on this Lover's Day that's around the globe. Like, why would you think it's okay to walk in the house and not even do anything to acknowledge that? Even if I
Because it
said that I
doesn't
didn't
matter if
want
I thought
anything.
it doesn't matter if I from your example, it doesn't matter if I thought about you. It matters if you know I thought about you.
Yes.
Okay.
How am I know you thought about me if you didn't tell me? Or if you didn't
I'm
show
not
me?
saying you I'm not hey, bloodbath, calm down. Secondly, what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that you're wrong, but your premise is about how you feel. What if I did something that made you feel like, what if I did something that I thought let you know I was thinking about you and you didn't take it that way? Back to what we were talking about earlier with the girl and the money.
Mm-hmm.
I did a gesture that I thought let you know, like, boom, right? So now I'm asking you, like, so it matters that you know I thought about you, not if I actually thought about you, because I could do a gesture that may not communicate that to you.
Yeah, but Keenan, that's very slim to none in my mind of
Here we
things
go.
that like you would do that I wouldn't realize that you thought about me. Like that goes into knowing your person. Like I kind of feel like there's very small, like give me an example of something that you think that you would do that I would have to ask, or I would then feel like, oh, did he think about me for real by doing that?
Text you love you in the middle of the day.
Yeah, but are you doing that on a regular basis? Like all of these things, no, you're asking me
I
questions.
know.
I'm being for
I
real.
get
All of
your
these
point.
things.
Hey, Brittany, I'm not gonna lie. I get your point. Is it outside of the norm? If it's not outside of the norm, then how would you be able to identify that you thought about you on that day? If I text you, I love you in the middle of the day all the time, and then I do it on Valentine's Day, there's no distinction between that action and what I do normally. I understand what you're saying.
Hmm. So why are you
Yeah.
giving
So
me a hard time up here?
because I understand what you're saying on that example. That doesn't mean I didn't think about you. Hey, Asia, I'm gonna get you when we get off this live. Do you hear me? I'm going to get you, Asia. Can you hear me, Asia? No, she must not be able to hear me. All right. So I just hate I understand where you're going. I don't necessarily agree, but absolutely. I think that's the hands down the top three things that kill relationships. That's what I feel like. I think that's the
Well, oh,
top
there she goes.
that kill relationships, Brittany.
What happened?
Yeah. Mhm.
Just, just the whole like I'm expecting you to do something that you better make sure that I know. But if I don't know it, then it's on you that I don't know it. That's dangerous,
Yes, it
is it
is.
not? Yeah, that's the only part I
No,
disagree
it
with.
is.
Yeah, so it's just like, come on, what are we doing? For real, for real.
But again, I think it comes down to
And
your
to the
person,
sorry to cut
like
you off, Brittany.
knowing your person.
And and to the bro code, why did you say you don't want anything? Let's talk about that.
I mean,
You muted,
so a
Doc.
lot of I can only speak for me, right? Me?
Okay.
Are you talking to me? I,
Hmm.
Yeah.
I was saying that I could only speak for myself and say that sometimes there's certain situations, right, where you just don't feel like I don't want to think like, oh, do you want something? No, I don't. I'm good. If I'm having a bad day, nah, I'm straight. That doesn't mean that whatever it is that you show or that you give or that you say or that you do won't make me then feel better, especially on something that's recognized like Valentine's Day.
Hmm.
Like with an expectation of the world that's leaning on that.
Hmm.
That's my reason.
Asia, are you back with us? Can you hear us again?
Yeah, y'all can't see me still?
No,
No, you good.
we
We can see
locked
you.
in
We can
I
now.
hear
can
you.
see.
And
Oh, okay, okay. The
Yeah,
only person that
Brittany.
keeps going out for me
what do
is
you what
Keenan.
do
I
you think
can't
about
hear
this?
Keenan. From what I gather, is this solely about Valentine's Day?
So originally, yes.
Okay.
The question scrolling here is relationship or
Mm-hmm.
marriage. Oh, I thought I saw that in there anyway. No, keep it Valentine's Day.
All right. Um, Once again, just because I'm not uh if I say I don't want anything, do I expect something for Valentine's Day? No, I really don't. I'll tell you what happens though, if I can be honest with you. And this is just in my experience, I could be wrong. Most times if a lady says like, "Oh, I don't really do Valentine's Day," or the guy will say something like, I don't really do Valentine's Day because I believe every day is Valentine's Day. Act like it. You know what I'm saying? Like my thing is then act like it. So that when Valentine's Day comes, I don't feel like I'm missing out. So if you're the type of man that you're like, because every day I want to show you how much I love you, how much I care, show me then. Show me then. So then I won't feel like, I have to lie or whatever. But nah, if it's that type of situation and you really do like show me love, let's say the week before Valentine's Day, the week like that, yeah. If I say I don't want anything, I really like that's fine.
Yeah. So my thing is to the question, why say you don't want
I
anything?
cannot hear Keenan.
Why to the question, why say you don't want it if you actually want something? That's what he said.
It's if I do want something.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever said I don't want anything but expected something?
With food, yeah, all the time.
Yo, like, hey, yo, do y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Like, come on, yo.
That was easy. That's why I was asking if it's not Valentine's Day, because I guess Valentine's Day is so
Come
niche.
on, man.
Like Valentine's Day is different. But yeah, if it is like I do that sometimes. Because for me, it's like I'm gonna get hungry later. That's a human thing. You wasn't thinking, what I'm saying? Maybe she'll eat
We
this
supposed to
later.
just know.
Except for some fries. But to Brittany's point, it's not even about just, you're supposed to know. It's about I wasn't on your mind. You wasn't thinking, dang, they gonna be a little hungry later. Let me just go ahead and get her a parfait. You know what I'm saying? Not some rinky-dink fries neither, because I can't really eat those when they get cold after I heat them up because they're gonna be real nasty. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I was thinking, you know what, boo? I know you said you wasn't hungry right now. So because I was thinking about you, to Britt's point, I got you a little parfait for later. For me, that's like, oh my God, thank you, boo.
So
Even
I'll
if I
say
was
this.
not hungry.
I'll say this today. I get what y'all getting at.
It's just nice.
I'll say this. I will say
I'm not
this.
saying it's right.
I do.
It's just a thing. What's Keenan saying?
I know. I'm so sorry.
I literally can hear everybody else but him.
Can you hear me, Brittany?
He's I can hear you, Keenan. I can hear. I don't think Asia can hear you though. So Asia, he's trying to explain.
Oh,
Go ahead, Keenan.
Understood.
So this is what I'll say. I do believe it's important that women put a lot of investment in how much you know without them telling you. They do. Mm-hmm. How much are you paying attention? Okay, I've done this 3 times. Do you realize this is the result from this? All those things. I get you all. I just really hate the fact that like weight goes into a woman will tell you why can't you just peep and do this? Like, why can't you just see this and do it? Why I gotta tell you? But on the other side, it's like, what's wrong with just saying like, hey, you want this thing? Why is it predicated on if I picked up on a sign to do it? Or does it matter that I don't mind doing it or I love you enough to go to X degree to do it? It matters that I read your mind to do it. That's the thing that I think is the trick bag.
But it's not an all the time thing. Like and let me not speak for every woman. Let me not speak for every woman. For some women,
you are speaking for every woman tonight.
No, I'm not. I'm clearly not. I feel like it's not an all the time thing, right? Like, so everybody wants to feel thought about. Like, if I can go to the mall and I'm picking up something, I pick out something for the kids and for myself, and I see something for my man, I'm gonna be like, oh, I ain't never seen him in that color. Let me just grab this, whatever. It's not because he asked me to pick him up a shirt because we're going on a family outing, because he has something to wear already. But if I saw that, I thought about him and picked it up and brought it back home. It's the same concept where it doesn't have to happen all the time, but it's nice to everyone, man and woman, like to feel thought about from time to time.
And I do feel like this might take us all the way left, but I do feel like I hear more instances of like with everyday things of like a woman was just out and then saw something for her dude or just picked something up for her dude, even though he didn't ask for it or anything like that. Just I feel that I hear about that more often on a day-to-day, but I feel like when it comes to those special days, I feel like I hear it where it's like, oh yeah, the dude then did all the things. So I don't know if it's like a societal thing where we then don't, as women, sometimes maybe we don't expect for the man to just do these things all the time or on the day to day. But then when it does happen, and usually it's on those bigger days, that's when we get to actually, like, oh, he's not just being so nonchalant, right? Or, oh, he's actually, I get to actually see how he feels or what he's been thinking. And I think we wait sometimes for those particular days, like birthdays, anniversaries, Valentine's Day for some.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's.
Okay.
I can't even argue that. I know Asia can't hear me, but I can't tell her I can't argue that.
He
He
said
said
he
can't
said
even
he can't
argue
argue
that.
that.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Sneak.
All right, what's up, brother?
Have you ever gotten in trouble for not just doing it? Nah, I
Man,
don't
no,
want
I've
that.
gotten in
And you
trouble.
didn't.
Hey, Doc, I got in trouble believing that bullshit that she ain't want nothing and I ain't get nothing and then
That's
got in
what I'm
trouble.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I got in trouble for that before, man. Yo, I
That's
ain't
what I'm
lying,
talking
boy.
about.
I got in trouble like, oh no, we good this year, boy. I listened to it and ain't do it. Boy, look at him. Boy,
Mm-mm.
I'm like, oh
You
shit.
gotta do
And
something,
we
something
locked in like
small,
that. And the
at
thing,
least.
the crazy part was, like, I give you an example, and this happens. Hey, Asia's really trying her best to read my lips. Hey, I give you an example. Like, there's been years where, like, I'm gonna use Christmas. I know we talking about Valentine's Day, but I'm gonna use Christmas. Like, there's been times like we're not getting each other anything this year. We got kids, nephews, nieces, right? I've learned to always get something. You always get something because it matters, bro. Like, I think women, Brittany, it's 2026. I promise myself this. I think women can go to insecurity quicker than guys will. So that reassurance matters on a relationship level, often
Mhm.
whether she says it or not. I think if you neglect that need, then it could go, it can get dangerous, not because you're doing anything, because she needs it. And I
Mhm.
realized through the time, it's not about what you're telling me you want. I'm going to always represent my love for you through this. You don't have to want it, but if you ever got to think about it, you're always going to know, like, oh, this man made me feel loved. He did this. Oh, damn, he did do that even if you didn't ask for it, because if you got to think about it, I want to represent my love for you in those moments that you got to think about. So that's where I would go with it.
I agree to that.
Uh, That's true. I mean, I don't know how much it ties into insecurities.
I
Like
think
I
women,
agree with everything you said, but I don't know about if it ties into insecurities. I think it's more about being
so,
valued versus insecurities.
yo, these comments are wild as shit, bro. Um,
Let's talk to
so
me.
not, you said what?
Go ahead, Keenan.
Oh, so I'm saying like not necessarily you, but I just think it's important for reassurance. I think when we think insecurity, I'm not saying that I'm making you feel any way about yourself, but about our relationship. Like, do the things you do still make me want to do this? You know what I mean? That type of
Mm,
insecurity, Brittany, not like how you feel about yourself. That's what I was speaking to.
yeah, that's like value of the relationship.
Yeah, I think that matters. We got a late guest popping in the show though. What's
What's up,
happening?
y'all?
There he is. There he is.
What
Hey
up with it?
What's up,
Trey.
Nelly?
Brother.
Chilling.
Just in time. Just in time for the last question.
Okay.
Um,
Hey,
I
fuck
can't.
you, Doc. Hey, my phone. Hey, man, my phone was disabled, man. My bad, y'all.
It's better. It's better than overheating, bro. We good.
Man, this phone, boy.
yo.
I'm just Jesus. What's the
Go
last
ahead,
question,
Doc.
Doc?
All right. The last question is consistency throughout the year more important than that one big day? So I'm consistent throughout the whole year. Like I do little things for you all year long,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't get you anything on Valentine's Day this year.
Mm.
Can you look past that?
I think you
There's a
look
lot of
past it.
pauses.
I think you look past it if there was like communicated. Like if there was an expectation y'all set with each other.
Uh-huh.
Um, I think you can look past it. But I don't see. Yeah, you do small stuff during the year. I think normal. But for getting something on Valentine's Day for me, I feel like that I couldn't do that because I mean I understand it's a special day for her, you know, and if it's my lady, like I'm gonna make sure she's straight.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I'm gonna be super G. I think that's okay if it's normed. You ain't gotta say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's normed, like, and look, if you really taking care of business, she'll tell you like, I ain't tripping on Valentine's Day. You just got me this. Or if you say like, hey, I'm not doing nothing here, but we going here in June, she'll be like, oh, I'm not tripping. If y'all locked in, the key verbiage is locked in.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all not locked in, you gonna have a long day, my guy. You gonna have a long day, my guy.
A long week.
No BS.
A long weekend, a week.
Yeah, for real. But no, you just, you know, if you love on your lady, man, when at our big age, you should understand how to treat your lady. If you don't understand at this age, boy, Asia, yeah, Asia, what's up, yo? Somebody tell Asia I
She
said
can't
what's
hear
up,
you.
yo.
I'm reading your lips, Keaton. This whole time, I'm so locked in because I'm watching you to see what you're saying.
Yeah, but you just can't move like that. I think it's just dangerous to say like, oh, no, I'm not. No, I do this all the time. No, you still gotta show and prove a little bit. You gotta show and prove. You'll be in a trick bag if you don't. Brittany?
Yep.
Hell no, it don't matter. I better be your close friends. Go ahead.
I hear you.
Go ahead.
I think she cut out, or maybe it's just me.
Well, ask Asia that.
Did you hear the question, Asia? You didn't hear the question?
I don't hear anything. I don't know what's up. Do y'all hear me?
Oh dang, Asia out too. We can hear you.
You go ahead,
yeah.
Dot. Yeah, go ahead.
I
Bro.
done came in and messed everybody's stream up.
I feel like the year should matter more. I feel like the year should matter more. And again, like I said a minute ago, I don't, Valentine's Day, I don't really, not that big for me. But if I'm taking care of you all year round, I'm making sure that you feel loved all year round, doing little things, doing big things. We do take trips and all of that. I don't think that one time should hold that much weight. I don't think it should hold that much weight.
It just get tricky, my boy. It get real tricky, my boy.
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie. It get tricky. It gets super tricky.
As
if
in,
you not
as
one,
in, go ahead.
Bro, I think women look at what's happening with other ladies, bro. I'm gonna be real. I think women spend a lot of time. Say she ain't care, then her homegirl over there get wined and dined. She didn't care before she saw her homegirl get wined and dined. Now that her homegirl get wined and dined, now it matters that you ain't do nothing. It was cool before she saw that. Huh?
She only getting wined and down on that day though. The rest of the year is, oh, what up?
Hey, bro. You know when y'all know I'm a sports guy. You ever tweaked your ankle and they say day to day? That means you evaluating every day. Your livelihood is predicated on that. What you said? What,
bro? That's wild.
Hey, bro. That could mess up. Brittany, am I lying? Did you hear the scenario?
No, I missed it. What was it?
All right, so I was just saying, like, women typically follow or look at what's happening with other women. So, like, if she says she don't want nothing and all her friends are getting wined and dined, then it could potentially become a problem for you in real time when it's happening. Like she said she didn't want nothing Thursday. On Saturday, niggas on yachts and dinner cruises and da. She looking like, so you ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. All right. I tried. I don't believe you, but I tried.
I think like I
Brittany
think
lying like shit,
if I
bro.
read what you said correctly,
Brittany
King.
lying, dog. Brittany is
All
lying.
right.
Brittany is lying, and I'm calling it out right now.
I'm not lying. How
Brittany
am
is
I
lying.
lying? Go ahead,
Brittany. So
Asia.
you
Finish
saying
your
like
statement.
you,
Asia was talking.
No, I was just gonna say, like, if I read what Keena was saying correctly, right? Um, for me, I don't think it would be something that's I'm like, oh my gosh, like my girl got this and da da da, and I'm sitting up here da da da. I don't think it would be the way, and I would tell you why, and why I agree with B Dot that it really is about the around the clock throughout the year, right? Because number one, it shows the quality of man that I have. That's number one. Number two, for me, if we are having consistent date nights, right? Like let's say even if it is on a monthly basis or whatever the case may be, because this is something that I have always kind of done. Because I'm not really big on Valentine's Day. Honestly, I'm not waiting forever to get my food. I don't. It's just too chaotic, too hectic on those days. But for me, whatever the February date night is, I will always say, "Oh, this is like our Valentine's Day." If we're doing anything in that month, I'm rebranding it. This is our Valentine's Day. We're doing it our way, however we want to do it. It doesn't matter if it's the first of the month or whatever, right? Because for me, it's more about consistency. So I already know that month we're having a date night anyway. For me, it doesn't need to be then on Valentine's Day. That's how I
for
feel.
sure. Kim Thompson, only your partner can determine if he or she is being loved enough through the year. Communication is important. I could not agree more. But I'm gonna be real, man. When them years start to stack up, that trick bag comes available. You know what I'm saying? Like love languages change, the things she care about change, the things you care about change. You know, hitting that spot like you was last week might not be this week. It's day to day, week to week. Everything that you think may have been important that you know you got to stay locked in. And I'm gonna be very honest with you. I've said this like ages ago, episodes ago. It's very important that you learn how your partner expresses emotion or expresses what they're going through. Everything is not verbal, everything is not said, but sometimes you got to know, like, hey, that's not about me. What's up, love? You good? You need something? Like, I know that wasn't direct. The verbiage me and my wife use is like, hey, my fault. That wasn't directed towards you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it allows you to stay locked in with what you're doing. Um, I think so often we use tendencies so much. Like we know that the best indicator of future behavior is past behavior, but people can change and evolve. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's very important that you understand that like what she used to want 3 or 4 months ago at this age may not be what she wants right now. How she wants to handle that situation, how she reads it. So I think those things are important. That's what I'll say to that.
It's true.
More
Val said,
comments?
why would we put so much weight on that day that was made up? If someone makes you feel special and loves you all year, why should the one day matter? There shouldn't be specific days that make you show love. I agree, but it's the society we live in. I'm standing on Asia. I'm standing on when they see that other stuff. When they see that friend getting wine and dine and you ain't get that because that light bill had to get paid, make you feel some type of way. I'm telling
Nah.
you, that light bill. You heard what that girl said in that video earlier.
She want more.
She won more. She won
Yeah.
more. You better give it to her. And
Nah.
Brittany sent up her
Well,
line.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I think it's the reason why I'm not lying is because I'm the now y'all gonna make me toot my own horn a little bit. Like I'm the
Go ahead.
friend that the consistency happens all the time. So when I see this stuff happen extravagant on Valentine's Day, it's because yeah, he dragged you through the mud the other 364, and now he has to put on for those things.
Yeah.
So
So
when I see it, I'm happy for you. Yeah, but what's important is what's happening those other days. So that goes back to Val's comment right now. Like, why is it that you have to show so much on these days? No, I'm not comparing apples with apples because we really not. Like, I'm an orange and you over there being an apple. Like my relationship, I'm good. I'm secure. My man does what he's supposed to do. So if he It's 10 times more on Valentine's Day. Great for me. If he's not, guess what? Them other days, he was around the clock putting in the work that he was supposed to do. So I really have a hard time of like compare, even though I have friends that they do it all the time. But when they're talking about like all the bad things or all the things that they wish that their partner would do, I don't share the same sentiment, sis. Can't relate. Sorry. So I didn't want to go here, but y'all pulled it up out of me. I don't feel those things. But I do think that there are some women that kind of compare, and they're looking at their dude like, okay, well, I said I didn't want anything, but can you just do this because this person went through the same thing we went through? So, and they're getting something and now I'm not. That's a dangerous thing, man. That's a dangerous thing when you start comparing your relationship to other people.
I agree. Speaking on danger. Kim also said complacency is dangerous. Once we fail to communicate with your person because you think you figured them out, you lose the ability to allow them to grow. I halfway agree.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Same.
I agree. And this is in my therapist bag, I guess, for a second, because I really believe that assumptions is one of the killers of relationships, period. Because you no longer come from a place of curiosity. You no longer come from a place of trying to understand, because you already assume that you know how the other person is going to do things, flow, all the things. And I really think that it stunts the growth of the person, right? You as an individual and y'all as a couple. Because there's no room for anybody to grow or to do things differently.
So how would you? So I guess y'all gotta ask this to Asia from me. I don't disagree, but
I
like,
can hear you
don't
now.
you think? Oh, you can hear me now. All right. So would you say in what instance would that interaction have to evolve? If I go through something and the way I'm feeling about it has changed, but I don't communicate it, how would the partner handle that? So like my partner is no longer assuming what I'm feeling, right? But now how I feel about how you approach it has changed. I don't say anything about it. What does the partner do about that?
If I notice that there's a change that has happened, but you have not communicated it, is if that's what I'm thinking about, I would then ask, hey, I noticed that this has changed. What's going on for you? Like, because I think the communication, it should go both ways. Like, if you are not saying something to
Nothing's
me,
changed. What you mean? What you mean? Nothing's changed. Stop assuming.
right? But then that's the problem. It's the communication, right? Because I still can't then assume, because if you then say, hey, everything is okay, everything's all good, and I've asked you questions from an honest place, right? And you're not giving me the right feedback or whatever the case may be, at that point, that's on you. I have asked the question. So then when I move accordingly, right, I'm not doing it based off of assumption, right? And I think that's why communication is so valid in any type of relationship. It should be, when you have an issue, bring it to the table. If I notice a change, I'll bring it to the table. Then I have to trust that my partner is being honest with me about what's going on. Because why are we lying to each other? That's childish.
Just me.
It just is. Why lie to my partner?
No, this is true. This is very, very true.
Yeah, I couldn't. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
That's my thoughts, sentiments on that.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more with what Asia said. I think that's dope. So, Dad, I'm gonna throw it back to you, man. That was a good point.
Hey, man. That's all I got.
Hey, so appreciate everybody tapping in tonight, man. I don't know. I appreciate everybody tapping in tonight, man. This is Last Name Loyalty. It's your boy K. Man,
Can y'all hear me?
We're going in and out though.
I don't know what's up with this live stream tonight, man.
We struggle.
Am I going in and out, Doc?
You back now.
All right, appreciate everybody tapping in tonight, man. It's been Last Name Loyalty, Valentine's Day special. Make sure you download our podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, make sure you subscribe to the page. Appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. It's your boy K. Mims. I got my bro from Last Name Loyalty, B. And I also have the ladies of Small Talk and also a part of Monday Night Crew, Miss Brittany and Miss Asia. we just those people, and we out, man. Let's get it.
You are now tuned in to the realest podcast.